Hi, welcome to The Scott Show. We are around the world with The Scott Show, making it happen here on thescottshow.com. So we're talking Brexit. We're giving a little update on Brexit. Big news coming out of the United Kingdom today as the UK Supreme Court has announced that the prorogation, love these big words. If you listen to John Burkow, you get lots of big words. I'll get back to that later. But the prorogation of Parliament, as handled by Boris Johnson and all the other folks there, has been deemed null and void. So the prorogation never happened. Clear it out of your system. I don't know what you're talking about. Kind of Men in Black, sort of, whatever that thing was, I don't even know. Because I really haven't seen that movie too much. So, anyway, the prorogation of Parliament is null and void. The Right Honourable Gentleman and Speaker of the UK House of Commons, John Burkow, has made a statement about it already. No doubt about it that there was going to be a statement made within seconds. That the House of Commons would come back tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. British time. That would be like 6:30 my time. Of course, I'm going to watch it whenever it might be. I'm going to have it on. I'm going to have on all the cool stuff because I love British politics. So the UK House of Commons is back tomorrow. They are going to probably get a lot of urgent questions, a lot of other questions. I have not seen a lot of legislation that's going to go through because they're all done with their party conferences, with the exception of the Conservatives. The Tories still have their party conference. I believe it's this weekend. So there's going to be a lot of jostling. I had to use that word. Jostling. There'll be a lot of that going on all over, trying to figure out the conservative viewpoint to Brexit and to Boris and to just everything that's going on. So we'll see what happens. We did have a Labour vote on Brexit, which Corbyn won, but I still think was a little mishandled. So if people want to argue about that, I'm totally cool with that. They can do that in the comments section down below on YouTube. They can also do it on Speaker.com and wherever else you want to argue about what I have to say. Feel free. Controversy creates cash, folks. So argue with me. I'm cool with that. But I do have to say, I am very, very, very happy to hear that prorogation was found illegal. I thought it was a little suspect as well, the way that they handled it. So it just kind of is what it is at this point. And I'm glad that the Supreme Court came back and said that it was actually unanimous. What happened. So that was kind of a big deal too. All 11 justices of the UK Supreme Court made a statement or said that it was completely wrong of the Prime Minister to prorogue Parliament. So that's a big deal. Prorogation of Parliament was supposed to be set up for 5 weeks. It was supposed to be set up between party conference season, and the way that it happened was that the Prime Minister went to the Queen, asked for it, Privy Council got together, had a discussion, and gave the Queen their advice. That advice comes from the Prime Minister. The Privy Council is kind of the Prime Minister's own kind of deal. So we will go with that. So I do have to say I'm happy to see that the House of Commons is going to come back. John Burkow has already made that statement that they are going to come back tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. British time, Greenwich time. I figure they're under that same token. However, it's going to be really early in the morning. Boris Johnson is in New York. He's going to fly back tomorrow. Probably have an urgent question or two to discuss with the people. So we'll see what happens there. But look forward to it. And I don't know. People are asking if he's going to have a queen. People are asking if he's going to resign. Joe Swanson from the Liberal Democrats, and Nicola Sturgeon, for First Minister of Scotland, and Jeremy Corbyn, of course, the leader of the opposition in the Labour Party. They are all asking for Boris Johnson to resign. Are you shocked? Not really. I'm not shocked at all. So I'm looking forward to this tomorrow and all this discussion on Brexit. It's going to be interesting, folks. I'm excited to see what happens. I hope you're excited too, because then we can talk some more about British politics here on the Around the World with the Scott Show. And we'll see you guys soon here live on the show. ScottShow.com. You can check us out on Patreon, check us out on YouTube. All our links are on there. You guys have fun. We'll catch you here real soon.